discussion here. We have an important political debate here. Sometimes we cover serious issues, and today we're going to have the discussion. You know, one of my favorite politicians of all time, Mike Huckabee, he should have been president, presented the debate: wet ribs or dry rub ribs. So cast your vote today. We're having an important discourse here.
I'm a fan of the wet rib. That just means it's covered in the sauce.
It's slathered in sauce. You know, show them an example. I want to give them an example.
I gotta get in deep for this one.
We got wet. We have the standard wet ribs.
It's a wet rib.
He's got wet ribs.
See it gleam?
See, he's going wet, but you know, I get my sauce on the side, and I go dry rub ribs. These are beef dry rub. You gotta. You know, to me, it's like getting, you know, to have a wet rib that could get it might get a little slippery. You know what I mean? So I don't want to risk it.
I'm a sauceman. I like a lot of sauce.
He's a sauceman. I play it safe. So what do you think? Cast your vote right now. We got when it comes to sides on barbecue, you gotta go macaroni salad.
Yep, I got that too.
You have to get, if you don't get that, it's not a barbecue.
See, I agree with that in terms of beans. It's not barbecue unless you have barbecue baked beans with it.
You know what? I did go fries. But the beans are good. To me, another critical component of barbecue that they don't have here is cornbread. That on the side, you have cornbread. I don't know why they don't have that here. It doesn't make sense.
Cornbread is so good with barbecue.
That's like the official dessert of barbecue. If you want to go rogue, and you got the ribs going, but you're not sure, if that's enough, and you want to take it to another meat dimension, this is the next step right here. You don't stop at ribs. You go barbecue smoked sausage. Get the footage on that. Cross the swords there.
Sword
in the welcome to the kingdom.
They call that a link and a drink. It's like a deal here.
You get a deal with this.
You add a link and a drink to your meal.
Yeah, and you get a better deal for that. So we're being frugal. I'm going in on these ribs.
Go for it. Those are huge. Those are beef ribs.
These are big ass beef ribs. I like the pork ones are my favorite, but I was in a beef mood. This is what I'm talking about.
I think I've had the beef ribs once here.
Welcome to Twitch, the number one. This is the number one game stream.
God, it's falling off.
Going back in. It's falling off the bone. It's falling off the bone.
Oh.
It's falling off the bone. How's everybody doing? Number one game stream. Okay, I just saw the stats. We're number one right now.
Nice.
We're beating PUBG. Kurt Kurt Dog is on his way over. Kurt Dog, save you one of these. If you get here soon, that'll be here. Tell you what, if you don't make it here in time, I'll leave that in the parking lot.
Did we say what the restaurant specifically where we're at? We did.
No.
Can't. Too much good stuff.
Kurt Dog, I'll set that sausage by the airport. I'll leave it on the curb.
Link is good.
I haven't even had any.
No, go.
Can we get a free iced tea with that? Did you get iced tea?
Yep. Love tea.
I had a feeling you did. Got to have the roll of paper towels, you know, going. All right, Twitch said we had to talk about gaming, so Monster Hunter.
How come that tomorrow?
Comes out tomorrow.
I gotta read that.
Anyway, all right, that's been the gaming discussion.
Back to meat.
Fighters is out. Dragon Ball is coming out any minute here on the West Coast. I'm going in on this link. All right, everybody in the chat, I have a question for you. What is your favorite type of meat? Like, is it like barbecue? Is it like a steak? Is it like a burger? What is your like meat? You can have one meat product.
Very good.
Excellent.
Thank you. I would probably say steak.
Like a ribeye?
Yeah, ribeye. Ribeye steak.
I'm seeing some votes in there for prime rib. That's a good choice.
Prime rib's good.
I'm gonna say, yeah, mine would be like a, yeah, probably like a ribeye steak. Or, yeah, that's tough. But yeah, probably that. All right, is anybody in the chat vegan? What's your favorite vegan dish? We'll keep it fair. Someone said fried chicken.
I'm trying to think.
Fried chicken can be good.
Yeah, I've had some vegan stuff that's great. Just trying to think of what I've had that would be like my favorite.
I don't know. Those carnitas nachos I had were pretty good.
Those were good. That was like jackfruit or something, right?
Jackfruit carnitas nachos. And I didn't know until it was over that they were not meat. That was pretty damn good. Oven baked Brussels sprouts. Okay. Going in, rib 2. In general, vegan imitations are horrific, but in recent years there's been some places that put in the work. Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Because there was, like 10 years ago, vegan stuff, for like, keep it away from me. There's good stuff now. It would be cool if by the time I was older, like an old man, not that I'm not now, but a really old man, if by that point there was enough good stuff where it was like, you know what, I don't really have to eat meat. It could happen.
That lab-grown meat stuff is, like, I keep hearing more and more about it, and how it's just becoming cheaper and cheaper to make, and all this stuff.
It's leaping forward for sure. I think they gave me 4 beef ribs.
Good.
Yeah. It's supposed to be 3. They gave me 4. And I can never finish 3.
Maybe a slow night.
There's some vegan cookie that you thought was really good. Aren't Oreos vegan?
Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, there you go. You got a good cookie
Eric was
right
saying
there.
that because they were like, they're purely chemical or something. They're not. They weren't vegan for good reasons. They're vegan because like they don't put anything real in them.
Basically.
I've made vegan cookies that were really, really good.
Really?
Yep.
If you were only allowed one type of meat and you could never have any other kind, what would it be? In terms of, it could be seafood, beef, poultry. Okay, so you can only have that to use for your meals forever.
Forever.
Now here's the thing, like my favorite is a ribeye steak, but I don't know if I would want that as my only option.
If we had to use like beef, I don't know. Beef can be so many more different things.
Yeah, beef can be used for a lot of different stuff. But I feel like fish would be better for you. So if that's your only option, that might be, you know what I mean, like some... Chicken might be a good option too. Even though I'm whatever on chicken, you might be more versatile to stuff you want to do with it. I don't know.
I can see that. That would be chicken or beef.
Yeah, I guess so.
Between those. Can I get real quick? I want to top up my drink.
right, guys. It's just me. See, I agree with the fish thing. I think fish would give you a little more better health.
Sorry. I didn't know you're coming back.
The further I get into this meal, I think you might have been the smartest one for getting the dessert, because that's looking better and better, and I don't have any. I didn't get one.
These are the only dessert they have, and it's a whoopie pie. Basically, it's cake on and then frosting in the middle. So it's kind of like an Oreo made of
That's
cake.
looking delicious. I'm thinking you might be giving up about at least half
No.
to this guy right here.
Want me to cut it in half?
Out of consideration. You know, Kevin, I basically let you stream your ribs on my Twitch channel. So I mean, it's kind of like twitch.tv/Rocco. We're on it right now. All right, I'm a sore loser.
I will cut it in half.
No, I actually, I don't know if I could eat that. I'm dying on this. I'm still in the meat zone.
Is that that's the fourth one? Oh no, there's another one. It's another gigantic rib.
This is my second one. I'm not even close. Damn, you're already done.
I'm
Oh my
hitting dessert.
god, dude, you woofed. Oh my god.
It's baby back ribs. They're baby.
I got a long way to go. This is like when you're playing Mario Kart and you're so many laps behind everyone else. You want to fucking give up. This is where I'm at. Progress report. This is where I'm at. I got a lot to go.
You got some catching up to do.
Yes, they are beef ribs, yes. Mine are.
Mine's pork. You got 2 more ribs, man.
Pork was the lighter option. It might have been the better way to go.
And I got the half rib. Because
Yeah.
the full rib is double that, that's too much. I see that sometimes and I can't do full racks of anything.
One time I came here with my brother, and we hadn't eaten in so long that we were like, screw it, full beef rib dinner.
That's full rack. It's a half of a cow.
It was 5. Of course, they gave me 4 here,
Yeah.
but it was 5. And we were like 2 in going, what were we thinking? I'm full now. Is that fluorescent lighting or the old style bulbs?
Old
style.
It has filaments and everything in it.
Is this creepy old crypt? Nope. This is inviting old barbecue pit.
Look at that light bulb now, I can see the dog.
Thank you for the compliments on the shirt. What do you think about Vince bringing back the XFL? Well, you're a big XFL nut, so
Is that what that news is?
yeah. What were you? What were your thoughts on that?
Didn't it fail? Didn't it like not do well? Maybe he has a new plan for it? I don't know, but I don't know, I never watched it. I did see it for like half a second and somebody dislocated their shoulder. And I remember that from like first game of the XFL or something. That's all I know about it.
Okay, rib 3 is not that big, so I'm doing good. Oh man. The press conference seemed like he had absolutely no plan, so he said, okay, cool.
Oh, nice.
They're coming in 2020. Or it's coming back in 2020. Okay, rib 4. They shouldn't have given me a fork for it. This is tons of meat. I can't eat that. Did you eat the whole whoopie pie?
Yeah.
Oh my god, when are you doing this stuff?
This is crumbs. I don't know. I eat quick.
Coleslaw is gross. I agree.
Depends on where it is. Sometimes it's gross, sometimes it's good. I like coleslaw. Love coleslaw from on pulled pork sandwiches.
Oh, they do that. They do that here.
Yep. It's good.
I could see that being good.
Okay, I'm ice tricking.
Oh,
I don't need wipes.
well, if you've ever been to a restaurant with this guy, you're going to learn the ice trick.
Eric hates it when I ice trick.
Some people can't stand the ice trick.
Normally I don't do it out in the open like this. Normally you just grab one piece of ice and you do it under the table and you're all good to go. Trick is, it is gross if you have to be done with your drink. If you're not done with your drink, it's gross.
Yeah, don't reach into a drink.
Yeah, I'm not gonna reach into my drink and grab a piece of ice if I'm still drinking it. That's gross. But you take a piece of ice out of your drink, you rub it all over your hands, get everything off.
This is the science secret. It doesn't matter what drink you have.
Nope.
You may think, oh, it's ice from a Coke.
It's gonna get all
get all sticky. Nope.
Nope.
The ice doesn't
Wipe
discriminate.
clean all.
An ice cube don't pay no mind.
Nope. It's all good to go. Yeah. No more rib sauce, whoopie pie, or anything.
I can't eat this. So this is out.
You still got a
this
link.
is out the window. I know. I might have to throw these
Box
in
it up.
Throw these in a container. What's the salt and ice challenge?
I've heard of that. I don't know what that is, but all I know is salt makes ice way colder.
It does?
That's why. Have you ever made ice cream like the turny
No.
thing or seen it made?
I've seen it, but
Yeah.
oh yeah, and they put like rock salt in it.
and
Yeah.
it makes it.
I
It
never
makes
thought
it
about
ice
that.
colder,
I never thought about
and
that.
that's why you do that because then that freezes the ice cream and makes it thick. And it's the same thing. It's just if you put ice in your hand, it's really cold. But if you put ice and salt, it's like killer, I
I
guess.
didn't realize that. See, Kevin does the ice trick. I'm a traditionalist. You know, I'm kind of more conservative. You know, I'm going.
It's wasteful.
I go moist towelette.
You know what? My hands are clean. You know what? At the end of it, no rubbish, no trash, no nothing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? The Earth's fine. It can do with a little more trash. Well, this guy probably drives a Prius. And you know what's even better is that I need about 3 of these wipes to get anything done.
It says if you need more than like 2, you should use a hand wash station.
Nope. Now that's wasteful.
I always use a hand wash station.
Actually, I probably should. Yeah, you know what? I'll be right back.
You hand washing it? Should have done the ice trick. Jeez. I do leave waste, if you can see. have a lot of waste right now. So my hands aren't completely clean. No, I don't drive that car anymore. That car is gone, dead. No clean?
Clean as a whistle. Oh. Now that Rocco's gone, what do you really think of? Okay, what did you say?
Really think of what?
Think of me. You had a chance.
I didn't say anything bad about any.
Well, that he asked, so you could have said. I'm gonna go back and check the tape. Let's see what you said. I was brutally honest about you as soon as you left. I said this guy over here is walking around with wet ribs.
I like wet ribs.
I gotta be real. You know, you gotta. In my neck of the woods, you come around with a wet rib, you're
new to the dry rib thing. I remember used to get wet ribs all the time, and then Mike Huckabee came along,
changing my life.
You right up.
Well, his, just kind of his whole political angle lined up with mine, and I found providence with him. But I'll be honest with you, this is a secret, and this is not for the stream to know. I don't care. They're both great.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Sometimes I get anal about the regulation of the sauce, so that's why I just like to have it on the side. Mm-hmm. So then it's like, okay, put a little more, I didn't really use it today, though, at all.
Yeah.
For some reason, I find that the beef ones are really flavorful on their own, that I don't really care if the sauce is there or not.
Yeah.
The baby back, I want sauce.
Sauce.
They're good on their own too, don't get me wrong, but the sauce makes it. The blend is
it ain't barbecue
perfect
without barbecue sauce.
Yeah, the way that they make their sauce here is the perfect flavor for the pork ribs. So and it is good on the beef ones too, don't get me wrong. But I had the chicken here once, and I didn't really care.
No, this is a place to get chicken.
It was just chicken with that sauce drizzled on it.
They have burgers here that you can get pulled pork on and stuff,
which I've heard is good.
I've never tried it though.
Yeah, but every time I'm here, I want ribs.
Yeah,
I don't want to get a burger.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, you know what? I washed up.
You going for it? You just washed up. Now you're
I know. What a waste. I just washed my hands. What a slob I am. Oh, someone's asking about the story I told the other night. Couldn't find it on Twitch. That'll be up on YouTube very soon. There's a bunch of we're putting up a few things every day on YouTube.
I'm more excited for Monster Hunter than Dragon Ball Z. You guys seem more excited for Dragon Ball Z.
I can't get with that.
It's a fighting game. I'm not super big into fighting game. I'm not super big into Dragon Ball.
I love Monster Hunter. I do, and I'm getting that too. But after 20 years of wanting it, we're finally getting a good Dragon Ball fighting game.
I don't know, the game's not out yet. No. It is fun. We played at E3 and it was a blast.
Yeah.
Even I had fun with it.
Back in the day, way back, discovering Dragon Ball, it was I wish the makers of Street Fighter would do a killer Dragon Ball fighting game. Like, why has no one done that? And they made a bunch, but they were just never good. You know, crappy licensed games.
Yeah.
The fact that we're getting a legit good one is unbelievable. Like, it's like people wanted this forever.
Yeah.
And it's funny it took that long.
I know.
Sorry, I know you've been done forever, but I'm still.
Oh no, I don't care.
I'm slow.
I don't care. I'll take it easy.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
No, I was saying like I'm stoked for Monster Hunter because every Monster Hunter I've played has been on 3DS.
Yeah.
And this is a full-fledged PS4 game.
Yeah.
And it's like that's gonna look amazing.
And that's why I was talking to my brother about it. Because I was like, you know, I love that there's a new Monster Hunter. I think it looks awesome.
Yeah.
But I kind of like having them portable because they're so.
Yeah. And
There's
they
so many
said,
quests
They
and
said like,
grinding.
oh, that one for the Switch. I don't know if it's gonna come out. And it's like,
Yeah.
why? Release it. Like,
Yeah. So I was kind of torn on that. I'm like, I like that it's coming out and it looks, but I wish it was portable.
Yeah.
But Dominic brought up and he's like, yeah, I feel that too. But we've also never had a new Monster Hunter with the best technology.
Yeah.
And he's
This
like,
next
we've never
generation.
had one. He's like, I played the new one and it's so high resolution and
Yeah.
rich and, you know, that they could do so much with a console like that, that it's like, yeah, that is kind of cool. You know, I still wish it, you know, the portability is still something I will miss,
Yeah.
but that is kind of cool having a really deluxe Monster Hunter.
Yeah. I'm stoked for that. I'll pick that up tomorrow. You still got a link too.
I am true to my word. I'm going to save that for Kurt Dog. Kurt Dog said, save me something. I'm going to save him that. I'm going to save Kurt Dog that link and this rib. I did take a bite, but you'll have to live with it. What's the beverage of choice? You got.
Sweet tea. That is quintessential barbecue drink.
That's kind of, you know what? I've never liked tea, so I see sweet tea, I'm like, bleh. I'm trying to think of the last time I tried it.
Sweet tea is just tea sugared so much that it just tastes super sweet.
But I've never liked iced tea or sweet tea, but I'm honestly trying to think when's the last time I had it. I think it's been like 20 years. So right now, I'm gonna go get a sweet tea. And after all these decades, I'm gonna give you the final verdict on it.
Get lots of ice because it melts the ice pretty quick. It doesn't come
melts
out.
the ice? Is it hot?
No, but it's like room temperature. So it doesn't like.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So I always get lots of ice because it melts it quick. See, you gotta just know these things when you're getting sweet tea. I've always loved sweet tea, but it's sweeter other places than here. I wish it would have it sweeter, but it's awesome.
You guys doing all right over here?
Yeah, doing
good,
great.
Thank you.
All right. I got a full glass of sweet tea. I always hear that's the essential barbecue.
It's
drink.
like Mexican food and horchata. It's just like something that just goes with it.
I think my brother says the same thing.
Yeah.
Everybody says the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm going for it. I'm going to give you the final word. Whatever I say about this, that's the definitive statement. The end.
I'll stop drinking it if you don't like
All right, ready? Cheers. Here we go. Ew. What the? It's like dirty. Like, what is that?
You got fucked up taste buds.
No, what? It's like tart or some shit. What the fuck is
Sugar.
that? It tastes like look at an envelope.
Sugar.
Ew. No, not the
You don't
sugar.
like- you don't like
the
sugar?
sugary half is good. The other half is like this dark, like
Licking
it's
it.
from like the pit of
That's the
despair.
new one on me, licking an envelope.
Ew, the tea, it's the okay. The sweet part is good. The tea part. This takes me back because I really have not tried this since I was a kid.
Yeah.
And I didn't remember how it tasted.
And it tastes just like that?
Yeah, and as a kid, that made me fucking gag. No, I'm saying no. All right. The drink that I had before was, check it out. Before it was standard Coca-Cola. Mm-hmm. That's my choice for barbecue.
Well, that's the perfect beverage of all time. But
yes.
in terms
So
of
you
barbecue,
well, in terms of barbecue, I mean,
in terms of barbecue,
if it's a perfect beverage of all time, it's good with every meal. So,
no,
sorry, everybody.
it's rude.
Coke is the winner. Don't listen to him. Sweet tea.
Sweet tea drinks. If
That's
you get
out.
the barbecue place you go to has sweet tea, try it. It's delicious. If you don't like it, don't.
I'm telling you. This guy
Don't
grew
drink
up
it.
in Texas or something. I don't know.
Born and raised in San Diego.
Tex-Mex fan over here. He might like it.
I didn't go to
but-
Texas till like 8 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, or less.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone that lives in Texas that doesn't drink like pitchers of sweet tea. Like
Yeah.
sweet. I see sweet tea more than water when people are just drinking.
It's
stuff,
everywhere there.
when I'm there. But I'm gonna get a Coke because I'm pour this out.
Yeah, water's good, but it's not good as sweet tea.
That was making me gag. Like I don't just
You say
prefer
that
it.
a lot.
That makes me gag. The few normal things that make me gag. Like there's things I don't like the taste of. Like I eat like squash. I don't really like the taste
Yeah.
of that. Okay, whatever. But for some reason, seemingly normal things that make me gag. That for some reason was my gag reflex was like, oh. And carrots. I don't know,
Really?
like carrots are the most innocuous vegetable. Like what's wrong with a carrot? But for some reason, I eat carrots and I'm like, oh. They're like normal things.
I can't think of a food that actually like makes me gag. Oh no, there was one. We got sushi once and got like this squid thing, and it was like tough and rubbery, and I was chewing on it,
and
and,
that make you
I was
gag?
like, I could barely swallow it because it
Really?
was just
That's-
really
yeah.
rubbery. And it was not good. Didn't like it. That's the only thing I think of. In terms of that, nothing really makes me like so grossed out I gag.
I don't know what it is about the taste of a carrot.
I don't know. I
don't know.
It's good.
Like I didn't. Like when we were doing the Christmas cast, eating the whole tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'd rather not eat a whole tomato. That was, I mean, but it's fine. It was, most vegetables I'm that way. I don't like to necessarily mix vegetables with other stuff, but that doesn't mean I don't like tomatoes or lettuce or this or
Yeah.
that. Even though I don't put it on a sandwich. Doesn't mean I don't like those things. But for some reason, the taste of a carrot, I don't know what it is. It's like a chemical in my mouth that doesn't agree with
Everybody's
it.
taste buds are like it's a genetic thing. I remember taking a genetics like in like early high school. It was a little kind of little thing we did in class to like talk about genetics, and one of them was you tasted this little strip.
Yeah.
And some people it tasted bitter, some people it tasted fine.
I
And
remember doing
it
that.
was all genetics,
Yeah.
and it was just you're pre-programmed that is bitter to you and not to this person.
Yeah.
And so everything tastes different to people.
I did something. I can't remember what it was, but I think I was in some science
Yeah.
class. I don't remember if it was in school or college, or I don't remember when. It might have been in college, where we each tasted a thing like that.
Yeah.
But it was actually like. I vaguely remember this, but it was almost like some people it was saltier
Yeah.
than others, and it was basically like some people perceive salt way better
Yeah.
than others. And what was interesting about it was
I could take. I was like, "Say that's salty, yeah, whatever."
Yeah.
And I remember talking to like a doctor about that, and they were like, "That's probably why you want." Because I've even talked to Kevin about this before. Like, my vice with like eating and stuff is I cannot turn down salt, like chips and like
Mine's sweet.
whatever. His is sweets, but for me, it's like salty. I always want like real, stuff. And he's like, yeah, and he's like, in all honesty, like that's probably what's fueling your drive is you don't taste it as much as other people, so you want more of it.
Yeah.
And that's like a big part in like curbing your hunger is like you always want more, of that taste. Anyway, so that stuff always fascinates me.
Yeah, I would just remember seeing people taking these little strips, sticking on their tongue. I remember I put it on, I'm like, oh, this whatever, this isn't good. And I'd see other people do it, like, oh, God, oh, and they'd like take it off immediately.